Hi. So one of the qualities of a professional master of ceremonies, if you ask me again, I think is the ability to read the room. So as a professional master of ceremonies, there is a need for you to read the room before you set the ball rolling at your events, right? Somebody is going to ask me, how do I read the room? Why should I read the room? Now, these are the ways you read the room as a professional master of ceremonies. There are questions you want to ask yourself before you set the ball rolling at your event. Most especially when your guests are seated before the event begins. You want to ask yourself, my audience, my guests today, how are they feeling? What's the sensation in the room? Are they happy? Are they sad? Are they tired? You want to know what they are feeling at the time, right? Because I tell you, most times your guests are tired, you know, as a result of the fact that most times they have been seated at the event venue for more than 3 hours. Most especially if it's a wedding where you are having a nikah engagement and also reception on the same day. So these guys have probably sat down to have an experience of the nikah, the engagement. They are tired before the reception. So you need to know, you need to know how to work on their minds and get, the energy together again. Another question you also want to ask yourself is, what's the energy level in the room before you set the ball rolling? You want to know. Most times the energy level is just on a zero, most especially if it's a relaxed event. It's on a zero, and then you want to bring in energy in the room. You want to fill the room with so much energy, and then you want to set the ball rolling. All right. Now, if the energy level is on a 50, because most times before you set the ball rolling, the DJ is probably playing and people are having fun, they are vibing. The energy level could be on a 50. If it's on a 50, you don't want to come on an energy level of 80, right? You're going to sound too harsh. If the energy level is on a 50, you want to come on an energy level of a 55, right? So, strike a balance. If it's on a 50, you don't want to come on a 40. You don't want to come on a 30, right? That's going to be a weak way of, starting an event, and you would most likely lose your audience in the process. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a professional master of ceremonies, there is a need for you to read the room in order for you to have a proper perception of how to approach your events. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is MC Amatan. They call me the Showdown King and Crown Messiah. If or not you find this video helpful, have a great one.